Okay, boys, so we have an amazing video for you today. So this is just going over how we added 12K in monthly recurring revenue to our own agency using only cold email. Now, this can be applied to any agency, and we're using this same process for our clients. So we are basically using cold email to scale companies, in short. So it's really, really simple, actually. A lot of people overcomplicate it, but it does not have to be overcomplicated. So this is basically just a quick overview. I haven't written out anything because I want to write it out with you on the video. So just a quick breakdown. Infrastructure and volume, one of the most important things to have, and basically the backbone of the whole cold email infrastructure, the whole cold email system. And then you have the offer. Now the offer obviously is super important. Without a good offer, you're not going to do well in cold email, and that's just a fact. We have targeting. So obviously, we want to get the right leads. We don't want to be reaching out to leads that don't even know what you're selling or don't even want. It's not even relevant. So we have to get the right leads. Scripts, these obviously have to be good, and then managing the campaign. And this is actually something that a lot of people overlook is the management of the campaign because you can't just let a campaign run and answer a couple of emails and that's you. That's not it. You have to constantly keep on improving, testing, and even warm calling leads. I'll get into that through the video. So first of all, to go over infrastructure. So what we like to do is have a 50-50 split of Google inboxes and SMTP private server inboxes. Now you can do this whatever you like. If you just want to use Google inboxes, just do that. If you just want to use SMTP servers, just do that. If you want all these inboxes set up for you so you don't have to manage the DNS records at a lower price than Google, just go to frostmailer.com, book a call, and we'll get you sorted out. Um, so just get that out of the way. What I'd recommend is obviously sending as many emails as you can afford to. So I'd honestly recommend you put 500-600 euros, whatever currency you're in, put that aside whenever you're setting up the system because you're going to need that amount. If you want to actually send out good volume. So I'd recommend starting at even 2K emails a day is enough. So 2,000 emails a day. So that's decent volume. Once you get to 2,000, once you start booking calls, you have a proven offer, a proven script. Scale that up to like 5, 6, 7, even 10K emails a day. So to get 2,000 emails a day, 2,000 divided by 25, because we're going to be sending out 25 emails a day, is 80. So that's 80 sending accounts. You're going to need 80 email accounts, and we're going to need about like 27 domains from there to send out. So for every one domain, we're attaching 3 email accounts per domain. And this is just best cold email practices. So sending 25 emails a day per account. So don't go over the 25 emails a day mark. Well, I actually done an audit on someone's cold email campaign and they had the daily limit to 80. All their emails were like fucked within like 1 week. So definitely do not have anything above 25 or else your emails will just get absolutely destroyed. So 25 emails a day to send out 2,000 is basically what you need. Um, in total, it might be like maybe $300, maybe 400 to kind of get this set up. Actually, probably less. There is a lot of you can get code email inboxes and domains for pretty cheap nowadays. And then obviously the software. So sending software is smartlead.ai or instantly.ai. So this really depends. I'd say for beginners, use instantly. If you've never done code email before, use instantly. If you're kind of more advanced, use smartlead. They're kind of the same. Instantly is just a bit more user friendly. So yeah, instantly or smartlead, do whatever you want. I'd probably recommend instantly if you're just starting out. So the offer, now this is super important, and because without a good offer, obviously you're not going to get anywhere. So let me just give you an example of a bad offer for cold email. Um, let's see, like this is basically what you're going to be pitching out. So you can either go with give away a case study or some free work, or you can go with like the direct pitch. Like bad off would be like we can grow your revenue by 20% in 30 days. And the reason this is a bad offer is because you don't even, first of all, you don't even know what the revenue is. So you can't grow up by 20%. So never have like kind of percentages in there. You can have it for other cases, but never say like you can grow their revenue by 20% because if you're working with someone that's making 2K a month and you're growing that by 20%, what's that, like $400? It's not worth anything to them. So don't have that. So good offer would be like we can or we mm, handle your Facebook ad campaigns. We handle your Facebook ad campaigns and generate and T a 4x return on ad spend in 30 days. Um, you only pay us after results. That's a pretty good offer for cold email. So you want to have as many risk reversals as possible. So an example for me would be like, we can book you 10 calls in a month. If we don't, we refund you, or like if you pay on results or things like that. I'm not a huge fan on pushing for paying results. Reason being is because it's just uh, what we found is like working with clients and retainers is so much easier than working with paying results. I don't really even know why. I think it's with paying results clients, it's like you're, yeah, you're trying to do well, but if you don't see results in like the first 30 days, you're just going to give up. And this is what we found with even working with people like this, is that like they'll just give up. So you can still sell people on cold email with retainer offers, but you can just position it a different way. Like, you don't pay unless you see results or something like that. Um, with cold email, you can kind of get around a lot of things, and you can kind of make everything sound like it's a risk reversal, even if it's not. So just have something like that in place. Obviously, I recommend having a risk reversal in there too. So when it comes to targeting, what we want to be doing is we want to only get leads that you're going to be reaching out to or that you want to reach out to. Now, a big problem I see in Apollo is, let's say you're a Facebook ad agency and you're targeting ecom brands. You might search in Apollo for, I don't know, apparel brands or clothing brands. And in that list of clothing brands, there's going to be like clothing factories and like, I don't know, tailoring brands and things like that. That's just, they are under the category of a clothing brand, but they don't actually sell clothes. And we want to avoid that at all costs. So you have to make your targeting very, very kind of targeted. I'll show you kind of what I mean now. And another way of getting around this, if you're targeting ecom, is just get store leads. Store leads only has, I think it's maybe a couple of $100 a month. You only need it for 1 month. You can like scrape the whole database, get it for 1 month, scrape the whole database, cancel your campaign. That's what you can do. Just save some time and money. But if you're not targeting ecom brands, let's say for example, we want to go to a company or not company, industry and keywords. So let's say you're targeting marketing and advertising. So yeah, we have here marketing and advertising, but as you can already see, we have like a consulting services in here. Like if you're targeting marketing and advertising agencies, you don't want to be sending emails to consulting agencies because your email is just not going to resonate with them at all. So first of all, what we want to do is filter down. So 1 to 10 employees. There's already a lot of leads in here. So 1 to 10 employees, and we have job titles. So job titles I'd recommend if you're only targeting companies with 1 to 10 employees, go with like CEO, owner, found, no, owner. founder, um, head of marketing, marketing manager. He's always a good one. Go with something like this. Like there is a lot of leads in here, 250,000. That's a lot. Include people with similar titles. I like to do this because if you are a founder, you can obviously reach out to the co-founders, things like that too. So location, obviously whatever the fuck location you want to send out to. Let's just say it's United States. And then inside of this is where we can really filter it down. So company keywords, we want to go to exclude keywords. And let's say consulting, coaching, coach, what other ones, like whatever agency you are. So obviously if you are an advertising agency, like you don't want to be reaching out to the same advertising agency as you. So for example, me, if we were targeting advertising agencies, I'd exclude cold email in there, cold email agencies. Just things like that, whatever keywords you don't want to have. And by keywords, this is what I mean. So once you tap into this, it'll show basically like the company overview. A digital marketing lead with 13 years of experience. I specialize in strategy, data, communications. If you don't like what this says, get rid of whatever word you don't like. So if you don't want, let's say for example, they said consultation agency, obviously exclude the word consulting, consultation, things like that. Another way to get good company keywords is if you go to like or hmm, ad agency, or if you want to only target agencies, you go to agency. Obviously it'll take it down. Ad agency, advertising agency, Facebook ads, Google ads, things like that, right? So you have to get specific in the keywords. This is where the real gold is. And also you can filter by social media description and SEO description, and it'll get you a lot more. So yeah, that's what I mean by filtering. You have to filter down very good. Now Apollo obviously isn't, it's not the best database for getting leads, but it is like if you're really starting out, just use Apollo. There's other ones like Store Leads, like Crunchbase. You can kind of filter into them once you know more about what you're doing. But for now, if you're only starting out, just use Apollo. If you're targeting ecom brands, use Store Leads and so on. So hopefully that should clear up a good few things in targeting. Let's say we have the list. Another really good thing is once you have the list, go to exportapollo.com and you can just basically go like this. This is how you get cheap leads. You go to this exportapollo.com, you put in your Apollo search link, how many contacts you want. Let's say we want 20,000, and just kind of go ahead like this. And this is how you get basically cheaper leads. You don't have to pay for Apollo at all. Um, so yeah, that's just a little hack for you too. So once we have that done, we want to go into writing the scripts. Now, you don't have to overcomplicate this. You don't have to use AI in your scripts. This is something I see a lot of people doing, using AI in their scripts. People, like, if I got an email written by AI, I'd obviously, first of all, I'd know it was written by AI because, like, who's writing manual emails nowadays? Like, no one's doing that. So, in my opinion, it doesn't make a difference. Whenever we do use AI in our scripts, it might make some difference in like one or two campaigns, but overall, like you'd probably save more money, get just as good results if you didn't use AI or Clay or anything like that in your email copy. Again, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying if you want to keep things simple, don't use AI. You don't need to overcomplicate it. So let's say, for example, let's just make up a fake persona, Facebook ad agency. Now, this is something that we've seen working really well. One of our clients obviously owns a Facebook ad agency, is just going to kind of this works really well for Black Friday too, by the way. I know it's only passed. I made a video about that actually. Um, but hi name, Since Christmas is coming up, I wanted to send you over a gift. We made you 3 free ad creatives tailored to company name. Can I send them over? Question mark. And then obviously you have your signature. So thanks in advance. I like saying thanks in advance. I don't know why, but it actually does make a difference in the replies. If you say thanks in advance, kind of assuming they're already like want it. I really don't know why, but it does make a difference. So yeah, you should be using that. Thanks in advance, James Shields, founder of agency, whatever. So yeah, this script goes really well, and you can really use this for any industry that you're in. So first of all, why this works is that whenever these founders and CEOs of whatever type of company they're in, if they see, hi name, since Christmas is coming up, I wanted to send you over a gift. Like not a lot of people are sending that as an email. So most people are saying, hey, name, we can get you this, we can do this for you. So you just need to stand out and be different and send whatever no one else is sending it. So hi name, since Christmas is coming up, I want to send you over a gift. We made you 3 free ad creatives tailored to company name. Can I send them over? Question mark. Obviously, you can add your spin tags. If you don't know what spin tags is, it basically just spins up a word so you're not spamming out the same copy the whole time. So in one copy it'll say hi, another one will say hey, and yeah, it's pretty simple. And you should do this for like every sentence, nearly every word, because spin tags is really important nowadays. And then yeah, giving away something free. Now you might be thinking, why would I make 3 ad creatives for every single lead if I'm sending 2,000 emails a day? And the answer is you're not going to make ad creatives for everyone. You're only going to make them for people that get on a call with you. So let's just say someone replies with, yes, send them over. You go back to them and say, hey, name, sounds good. In hmm, so you kind of have 2 options here. You can either make them ad creatives after they send that, and then send it over to them. But what I recommend you do is getting them on a call first, because obviously this is going to be your end goal all the time, is to get them on a call, because chances are you're never going to sell them over email. Very, very rarely anyway. So sounds good. Um, mhm. I wanted to go over them with you on a quick call to show you how to best implement them. How does tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST sound? Saying something like this is gonna encourage them to get on a call with you. And because you're kind of coming at the angle is that you actually want to help them out. You're not just using them as a free lead magnet, even though you are. And yeah, you basically just want to get them on the call 100% of the time. It's going to be a waste of time if you don't, because chances are they'll just ghost you. They'll use the ad creatives and just ghost you after that. So get them on a call. Once you make the ad creatives for them, obviously, if they're happy with them, then you can go and transition into a pitch. And as I was saying, this works for any single industry. So we made you 3 for ad creatives. If you're an email marketing company, you could say, we made you 3 email flows, or we made you we made you a free lead list to target if you're a lead gen company. So this really, obviously it depends on your niche, on whatever industry you're in, but it works for any sort of industry. I recommend giving something away. You can obviously test this, see if it works. If it's not working, obviously just move to a direct pitch, but it works a lot of the time. Now we're moving on to management. So as I was saying before, a lot of people overlook management, and the reason being is because people just think they can make a campaign and kind of let it sit and just not touch it at all. and they couldn't be any more wrong. So when you're managing the campaigns, you must warm call leads. So once you get a positive reply, don't just send them an email and let it sit. If they don't reply to you in like 24 hours, ring them up. Like get their phone number on Apollo, and the easiest way to do this is just go into this, um, people, go into, I'm pretty sure, no, it's not that, company, and then whatever domain they're at. So let's say um, Dell.com. Oh shit, I have filters on, that's why. Just go into here. No, that's not it. Um, you can go into her and then get the mobile. So obviously it's just one credit. But you just get their mobile number, call them up, warm call them, and just say, hey, we just had a conversation over email. I was just wondering if you wanted to have a quick chat with our founder, like tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST or whatever. Get them on a call with you. This is a great way to do it. And even better than this, once they reply, if you can call them up within 5 minutes after they reply to you, that's even better. So once they reply to you, said, yeah, send them over, or yeah, I'm interested. Ring them up, say, hey, we can do this. We need to get on a call. How does this time tomorrow or 10 a.m. tomorrow sound? And just ring them up, get them on a call. This is going to increase your call booking rates by so much because obviously, if they reply positively to your email, they're going to have no objection on getting on a call with you. Well, very rarely they'll have an objection of getting on a call with you. So, warm call the leads and also test. So, you must be testing everything. So, test offers, test lead magnets you're giving away, and test different lead lists. If one campaign doesn't work, do not shit the bed and just completely quit cold email. Try a new lead list, try a new angle in your email copy. If you're getting like a below 2-3% reply rate, get more email accounts. Chances are they're burnt if they're getting below that. So yeah, you must manage the campaigns correctly. Now, this all is pretty simple. If you're sending out at least 2,000 emails a day, there is no doubt that you will add a lot of revenue. Obviously, this is on the low end. We have helped clients add a lot more than this through cold email. This is just for like our own agency. We done this in probably about like 45 days or so. I'm not sure in the exact amount, but it was something like that. And yeah, I mean it's really really simple. It's a very simple structure, very simple process. And obviously, if you do have any questions, I'll leave my Twitter in the bio below. Reach out to me on Twitter if you do have any questions, and I will get back to them. And if you want something like this done for you, built into your business, I'll also leave my Candy link below so you can book a call. And if you want the email accounts, go to frostmailer.com, or I'll just leave the website in the bio or in the description, and you can book a call with me there. We'll get you set up on our own email accounts. So yeah, hopefully you found this valuable. It's a bit of a longer video. If you stay to the end, huge respects. And yeah, have a good one, boys.